Good morning. This is Rich. Here we have a Rich TV Live. And today we're going to speak about another company that I think has a lot of potential. A company that is undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. And it's always been our modus operandi to bring those types of deals to the public. And that's exactly what we're doing here again today. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're ready for a big week, big weekend coming up here. So I'm very, very excited to bring you guys this pick. And the new pick is Portofino Resources. As you can see here, PFFOF in America is the symbol. And they had a monster day yesterday, up 21% in America. And in Canada, the symbol is POR. Portofino Resources had a big day yesterday as well. In Canada, big volume, 1.69 million shares. And they had a big day. They were up a lot yesterday. I believe like 27%. So big day yesterday for Portofino Resources. And once again, POR in Canada, PFFOF in America. Now we're just waiting for the open on the market here. Big day yesterday for Portofino Resources. Let's see here. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about this company. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, anything you want to ask me about, anything you are interested in, any picks you want me to look at, please let me know. But what I really want to do is I want to talk about Portofino Resources. Now, what we really like to do here at Rich TV Live is we like to identify underappreciated, underexposed, underidentified opportunities before they explode. That's kind of our modus operandi. Always has been, always will be. This is a stock that made a big move yesterday. This is a stock that made a big move in Canada and the United States. And we can't allow stocks to make big moves without discussing it. Okay. So Portofino Resources, POR in Canada on the Toronto Stock Exchange Venture Exchange, PFFOF in America on the OTC markets, and in Frankfurt, Germany, POTA is riding the gold surge with multiple properties as close as 9 kilometers away from the Great Bear's high-grade Dixie project. Red Lake, the hottest mining area in Canada, could get even hotter as gold surpasses 1900. And we are clearly past 1900. We are now approaching 2000. Investors are waiting for the Tesla bubble to burst and have started to pour money into anti-bubble investments, gold, silver, mining stocks, which is a safe haven. That's why fund managers such as Diego Perilla of the 450 million Quadrigo Lignio hedge fund are placing investments on cheap assets, looking to outperform when the market comes crashing down again. By the underappreciated, underexposed, undervalued opportunities. What's at the top of this list? Gold. Gold is the safe haven, folks, and that's where people are putting their money. It's on a meteoric run, and it's close to hitting its all-time achievement in 2011, all-time high, as it surpasses 1,900 an ounce on July 24th. But what type of gold stocks are giving massive returns? It's definitely not the large cap gold stocks. No, it's the junior mining stocks that have the upside potential to turn a pedestrian investor into a market millionaire almost overnight. how do you post a spot of, how do you spot a 5, 10, 20, or even 30 bagger? The easiest way is to follow the junior exploration leaders that have struck gold in the perfect location. One company that did exactly that and crushed it is Great Bear Resources. Its stock has gone from 50 cents in October 2018. Wow, are you guys ready for this? To a high of $19.83 on June 30th, 2020. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that you would be able to see those types of returns. But those are the types of returns that we're seeing in the mining sector. That's a 3,800% gain. It's been the most successful junior gold stock story in nearly a decade. One thing is obvious: if one company has struck a gold vein in one area, there's a high chance that another one could be struck in that region. We've discovered one gold company that could be poised for a similar run, since it's only 9 kilometers or 5.5 miles from Great Bear's high-grade Dixie project gold strike. Wow, guys, this could be it, guys. These are the golden reasons why Portofino Resources, POR in Canada, PFFOF in America, and POTA could be a surprise pick of the year. Here's the reasons. And guys, I would love to see your comments and your messages. Please let me know what you guys think about this pick. Good morning, Faisal. What's up, B-Dog? Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Gene. Any idea why CLIS dropped yesterday? I don't. It's a good question. I think it must be one of those buy the rumor, sell the news events. Right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Good morning, Crypto Man. How you doing today? So these are the golden reasons why Portofino Resources, POR in Canada, PFFOF in America, and POTA in Frankfurt, Germany could be a surprise pick of the year. Situated on the same greenstone belt as Great Bear in northeastern Ontario, shares similar geology and structure to Great Bear's Dixie project, just 9 kilometers or 5.5 miles east. Both Great Bear's Dixie project and Portofino's Resources south of Otter property are situated in the Red Lake Gold District, which has produced about 30 million ounces of gold from 29 gold mines. Epic. That is absolutely epic. Somehow Portofino Resources was able to grab a huge chunk of land in one of the most gold-rich areas in the world. Land that shares similar geology and structure to Great Bear's Dixie project, while keeping its shares at just 10 cents. Basically, we're trying to sound conservative here. The stock ticks all the boxes of a potential 10-bagger or better. Whoa, 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 whoa. And boom, there it goes. It's up already. Look at that, folks. While we're live, Portofino Resources is already up 10%. How about them apples? Not too shabby, right? That's how we start the day, just like that. We start the day with a banger, and this is the way we like to win, right? We love to win, and we love to win big. And this is Portofino Resources, and here I am bringing you the pick, and bam, it opens up right away at 21 cents, comes back down a little bit, right now at 20.5 cents. We're going to look at the charts here. Look at that big buy right there, right on the open. Big buy right in the open, big green candle here, which is very bullish indicator. And that is obviously the Canadian symbol. And then the US side, let's see here, PFFOF. Now, I don't believe the US symbol has even started trading yet. So the US side hasn't even traded yet. So if you guys are in America, you're probably watching this very, very closely, okay? Good morning, Jeremy. How you doing? How you doing, Barbara? What do you guys think about this pick? Here we go. It's now at 22 cents, up 18%. We're just going to watch this. This is great. This is as good as it gets. And then how about the other pick that I gave you guys? I told you guys about Vane. Look at Vane. Vane is up another 5%. Vane now at 39 cents. Congratulations to all members on Vane. Look at Power. Power bouncing back today, up 8%. Power now at 46 cents, up 8%. Look at this move on Power. Better Life Pharma, BETR, another one that I've been talking to you about since 2:30, now at 2:58 this morning, up 12%. Look at KODK. I brought you guys KODK, told you guys they were going to explode, and they haven't disappointed. Screaming. THRM had a huge move, then came down, clearly was a buying opportunity, and now up again 17% today. And then there's POR, which I just brought to you this morning. It's been as high as 22, right now at 20.5 cents and up 10%. Now let's do a little bit more research on this company to figure out exactly what's going on with Portofino Resources, now at 21.5 cents and up 16%. So let's just go to TMX Money. See if they have any news, because they seem to be exploding here. So it'd be important to make sure if a stock goes up, we want to know why, right? You always want to know why. Why is it going up, right? What is the catalyst? What is the reason for this? There you go, Portofino Resources. Okay, it's really weird. I don't know why TMX Money is like all messed up right now. Really looks weird, and I don't know why. Okay, TMX Money, I know you guys are working on your website, but it looks like crap. It really looks like crap, guys. You guys really need to get your shit together, because this looks like crap. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to look like. Weird. Okay, so Portofino Resources now up 16% already on 195,000 shares in volume. Portofino Resources screaming up 16% as we speak. Let's see if there's any news. No news here. I thought maybe there would be a news as a catalyst. No news as a catalyst here. Just a stock that's really just screaming. So definitely one to watch right now. Obviously making a big move this morning, and hopefully this continues. This will be great. Portofino Resources now at 21 cents, up 13.5% in Canada. Has been as high as 22 cents this morning, and seems to be really moving right now while we are live. Let's just continue to learn why. So this stock has extremely limited downside, unbelievable upside, and proximity to the most enviable gold deposits in years. Not to mention the fact, no matter what, getting into gold is the absolute best play an investor can make right now. And I agree with that 100%. Having recently passed 19,000 an ounce, gold is cruising towards historic highs. Smart investors know how to follow the hedge fund money. And just a few weeks ago, more than 1.5 billion flooded into the largest gold-focused exchange-traded fund, GLD. iShares GLD ETF weekly fund flow. You could see tons of money is flowing into gold. That's the single largest inflow day in the ETF's history. And this could just be the beginning. According to Diego Perilla, we could see the price of gold hit 5,000 an ounce within 5 years. Wow, that I don't know if I believe that, but it would be nice. This could be the big one. Why Portofino Resources could potentially become Red Lake's next Great Bear. Get the latest news and updates right here in your inbox. Focus on finding the next major gold discovery. How about Portofino Resources? We are literally live talking about them as they sky up 13% so far at the open with big volume. Okay, we're what, 211,000 shares in volume? Some pretty big volume. That is some pretty big volume. And we've been as high as 22 cents, currently right now at 21, and we're up 13.5%, and we've traded 211,000 shares to start the day. Looking at some other picks that I've been talking to you guys about and just seeing how they're doing this morning. So up and down morning so far. Kodak just KODK, just unbelievable. THRM had a huge move, crashed down. Now a big day again today. Power made a big move, came back down, created a buying opportunity, climbing back up now. And then there's Portofino. Right now at 20 cents, up 8%. So we brought you this pick, and we love to bring you picks first. And we love to bring you picks that are underappreciated, underexposed, and undervalued. Burcon Natural Science Screaming. Started screaming yesterday. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you for the pick. I really like this pick. I think that this is one that people need to watch, need to put on your radar, and need to put on their watch list. I think there's a lot of upside here. And we love to identify companies that are, you know, something that could scream that people don't even know about yet. And Portofino Resources, I haven't heard anyone talk about the stock, despite the fact that they've been doing quite well. I mean, look at this move. It's gone from 10 cents July 2nd to 22 cents. So this is a stock that's literally doubled this month. So if this is a stock that's going to double in a month, I'd like to know about it. I'd like to be aware of it. And I like to try to identify why. So I think it's important that everybody knows that this is a company that I think not only has done well in the last little while, but has the potential to continue. I really believe this has the potential to continue. Now let's take a look at their share structure. Surprised it's moving so well today without any news at all. Thought maybe there would be some news to drive this stock so much, but maybe us being live is enough. So, okay, right here, shares issued and outstanding, 52 million shares issued and outstanding, and total shares out and classified, 46 million out of the 52 million shares issued and outstanding. Wow, look at the market cap. This is ridiculous. We're talking about a company that is a 10 million market cap. This is a no-brainer. This is going higher, folks. I mean, this is a no-brainer. This is a 10 million market cap stock. 10 million market cap stock. If these guys find gold, that's going to at least 200 million. So the upside for the stock is ridiculous. I think this could be a 10-bagger. Portofino Resources actually has two projects in the historic Red Lake Gold Mining District, south of Otter property and Bruce Lake property, both of which are close to neighbors to Great Bear's drilling and exploration going on at the Dixie project. They've also completed 2 oversubscribed rounds of financing this year for $550,000 in April and for $332,000 in May. That gives them money to continue their ambitious exploration plans for 2020. So be on the alert over the coming months for ongoing news for their exploration programs that could create some spectacular returns. Is that a little sign of what's to come? So there's a little look at the Red Lake District. South of Otter gold property, 9 kilometers from Great Bear's Dixie Lake discovery. So just imagine you're trying to find gold. So if you got a property right beside another property where they had a massive discovery, chances are your property that's right beside might also be able to find gold. That's the whole idea here. And for us to be able to identify who are those players that we can invest in that are going to discover gold next. Portofino Resources, POR in Canada, PFFOF in America, POTA in Frankfurt, Germany. Flagship south of Otter gold property hits all the sweet spots for a gold project. Large size, 5,207 hectares, which is 12,866 acres. Close to infrastructure, close to highways, roads, power, and gas. Think lower mining costs, promising historic exploration in a proven gold producing belt, Birch Uchi Confederation Lake Greenstone Belt that hosts the world-renowned Red Lake high-grade gold mines, just 35 kilometers, 21 miles away from the real kicker is that south of Otter is just 9 kilometers, 5.5 miles east, and has similar geology and structure to Great Bear's discoveries in Red Lake, which have opened the possibility for significant gold mineralization in the area. So you guys can see the chart here and what it looks like. So Portofino Resources has already reported results from their winter geophysical survey program on south of Otter that delineated 3 significant conductors over a 1.6 kilometer strike length. The conductors correspond with magnetic breaks that were previously defined on the property back in 2001 when Gold Corp outlined a significant target area for gold mineralization. The most important thing about the 3 targets is that they occur along a major regional structure that continues into the fault zone that hosts Great Bear's Dixie project. In other words, Portofino Resources, POR, PFFOF, POTA, south of Otter property contains excellent targets for Red Lake style gold mineralization. I just see something big coming. I don't know why, but I see something big is coming for these guys. And obviously the stock's already doubled in the last month. So that's already big, but I think something bigger is coming. And there it is. Look at this, guys. We're already up 22%. Are you kidding me? Sorry, we're up to 22 cents, up 18% already. Is there anybody else in the world that's actually able to do this? Is there anybody else in the world that just literally just talks about a stock and it just explodes? I mean, we literally talked about the stock right before the market opened and it exploded. And then look at the American side and it's already up 11%. And this is a stock that didn't even trade yesterday. And here it is today, traded already 28,000 shares, and it's already up 11%. So it's up 11% in America and 18, wow. It's now up 20% in America, now at 17 cents. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now at 17 cents in America, up 20%, traded 42,000 shares in America, and traded 334,000 shares in Canada, up 18% already, probably because we're just live talking about it. I mean, that's how crazy, we are, I guess, because we just talk about a stock and it seems to move. I don't see any news. I don't see any catalyst for this. I just see us talking about it and the stock is moving. The average volume for Portofino Resources in Canada is 304,000 shares. It's already done 345,000 shares this morning, and it's up 18% and at 22 cents. Unbelievable move here. And in America, up 17% at 16.5 cents and traded 53,000 shares when the average it trades every day in America is 2,000 shares. It's already traded 25 times its daily average volume in America. And the day just started. The market just opened. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put two charts beside each other. We're going to put the Canadian and the US chart right beside each other, and we're going to watch it. Very, very bullish. Look at this. Portofino Resources in America just climbing. Volume now at 63,000 shares. The volume just keeps climbing. Up 20% in America. And here in Canada at 22 cents. Up 18% and volume really climbing here at, let me just delete this. It's kind of in the way. Delete it. So here's the volume here on the 1 minute on Portofino Resources, up 18%, now up 21% at 22.5. Wow, guys, this is unbelievable. We just go live, we just talk about it, and it explodes. I mean, it's like this every single day. We go live, we talk about it, and it explodes. So we went live with Portofino Resources, pre-market. As soon as the market opened, rocket fuel. Portofino Resources explodes 21% in Canada. US side, we go live with it, we talk about it. What does it do? Same thing. Rocket fuel shoots up 20%. So congratulations to anyone who's already taken advantage of these moves. But I still think this is just getting started. I don't think this is over. Now, could you take profits? Absolutely, you could. You could do whatever you want. I just think that this is going to go higher. I just think this is going to go higher because, like, what's the catalyst right now? Is there even any news? I didn't see any news. Let's see if there's some news that came out. Like, why is this stock screaming like this? Other than the fact that I'm talking about it, is there any news? Is there a catalyst? What is the reason why this is moving like this? Is it just because I'm talking about it? Could we have that much of an effect on the market? Because I don't see any news. Portofino Resources, tight share structure, and a stock that is really moving right now. Now let's just go back to doing a little bit more research to find out more about this company, but really, really happy with the start of the day so far. Their most recent work on the property was prospecting and geological mapping, complete in June, along with 3 strong conductors. Investors should keep their eyes peeled for more positive exploration news from Portofino Resources, POR in Canada, PFFOF in America, POTA in Germany. South of Otter property this summer. Bruce Lake property, 11 kilometers from Great Bear's Dixie Lake discovery. Portofino Resources added to their stock's incredible upside potential by scooping up their Bruce Lake gold property at the end of June. The 1,486 hectare, 3,627 acre property is similar to their south of Otter property in many ways. Close to infrastructure, highway, power, and gas, promising historic exploration. in the same proven gold producing belt, close neighbor to Great Bear's Dixie project, 11 kilometers, 6.8 miles away. So you can see what it looks like here. Based on the results of the soil sampling program on the property completed by Laurentian Goldfields Limited in 2010, Portofino Resources already knew the Bruce Lake property contains discovered gold in soil anomalies. So if you're looking for an undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed opportunity, I think Portofino Resources may be just getting started. And on July 16th, Portofino Resources announced they'd already started fieldwork on their Bruce Lake gold property, prospecting, sampling, and geological mapping. That's what it looks like. Spotting 10-bagger and 20-bagger gold stocks, 10x or 20x returns. I mean, you know, guys, I love that. I live for that. Portofino Resources clearly has the land, location, and timing to potentially give investors the kind of spectacular returns the Great Bear pulled off. But smart investors need to look for more than just a company's land, location, and timing if they want to find 10 baggers or 20 baggers in the gold market. You need to start by only focusing on the little guys. The mid-tiers and majors have already had their chances to return game-changing returns. But then don't focus on just any little guys. Insist on drill plays. Think tiny exploration companies that are drilling or aggressively working towards drilling in prolific regions. This is very smart. Then you need to know the best time to pick up a 10-bagger following a bear market. In other words, anytime now. Of course, it helps to get in before the company makes a big discovery. Just check on the table below to see comparables to Portofino Resources that saw their share prices skyrocket following their discoveries. So Great Bear Resources, GBR, started at 51 cents, ran to $17. Wow. And an 850 million market cap and a 3,300% return. Vizsla Resources, 21 cents all the way to $2.33, up 1,000%. Core Mining, KORE, at 26 cents, ran to $1.36, up 423%. Fosterville South Exploration, FSX, ran from $1.20 to $4.45, 270%. K92 Mining ran from $1.60 to $5.36, or 235%. That's the kind of blue sky potential that a smart, aggressive junior exploration company like Portofino Resources represents. Let's take a look back at the charts. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, we just hit 23 cents. Portofino Resources is now up 24%. This is unbelievable. This is screaming while we are live. We are live, we are interactive, and once again, we are winning, and we are winning big. Portofino Resources opened today at 18.5 cents. It's been as high as 24 cents since we've been live. It's right now at 23 cents, up 24%. Tight share structure, underappreciated, underexposed, undervalued company. Never heard anyone talk about these guys before. I start talking about them and instantly the stock goes up. Portofino Resources, put it on your watch list, put it on your radar. It's another big winner. We brought it to you at 18.5 cents, already at 23 cents. And we're going to add this to Rich TV Live. We're going to add this to our list of picks. So anybody that wants to see our picks can get a chance to see this, and this will be another one of our picks. And you guys can go to richtvlive.com and you can see all of our picks there. And everything gets listed there under Rich's picks. We've just been listing all our picks so far since January. And you can see so far since January, we have won 76% of our trades. And you can see almost every single pick has gone up after we talked about it at some point. And 76% of them are still up after we picked them. And this is just since January. But you can see the green peak profit because we are momentum traders. Our goal, our modus operandi is to get in, get momentum, and get out. So almost every single trade, if not every single trade since January, has gone up after I've done a video and talked about it. Every single trade has gone up. Every single trade, with the exception of one, has gone up after I talked about it. So, and a lot of them are still up after I talked about it. I believe 76% of my picks are still up after I talked about it, despite the fact that I'm strictly just a momentum trader. 76% of our picks. We made 58 picks so far in 2020. 44 are still up after our pick. And almost every single pick, 57 out of 58 picks, have gone up after we made that pick. Only one pick didn't. Only one. So we're doing pretty good. And if you're a momentum trader, you got to look at my picks and say, okay, I want to get in, I want to see profit, get out, right? Get in, take my money and run. Get in, get my profits, get out. Why? Because you could see here with a lot of these picks, they go up, take profit, and then a lot of times they consolidate or they come back down or they get shorted because I talk about the hottest stocks in the world. So naturally the shorters are looking for the stocks that are really high so they can short them down. Just like investors like me are looking for stocks that are really low so we can buy them before they go up so we can sell them. Shorters do the opposite. So we've seen Portofino Resources hit 24 cents. The volume is really big. Volume is now 469,000 shares, and it only averages 304,000 shares. So we're already well over the average volume on a day-to-day basis for Portofino Resources. Okay, it took a little hit now. Someone just took some selling, and we're now at 22 cents in Canada, up 18.92%, and traded 469,000 shares. And in America, we're at 16.5 cents, up 16.94%. So 16.5 cents, up 16.94% in America, traded 74,000 shares in America when it only averages 2,000 shares in America per day. It's now traded 74,000 shares in America and is up 16%, and in Canada up 18% and traded 475,000 shares. And we did bring this to you pre-market at 18.5 cents. It's hit a high of 24 cents for an intraday high of over 20%. And we're currently right now up 18%. So it's already been a huge success so far today. And hopefully this just continues. Because I love it when I talk about a stock and it does well. That's why we're here. We're here to win, we're here to trade, and we're here to identify underappreciated, underexposed, undervalued opportunities before they explode. All right, the market's just kind of getting going, and I'm just looking for some momentum in the market, looking for some picks that are making moves. KODK was one of the big plays yesterday. Still up again today, 21%. Unbelievable for these guys. And Portofino Resources now at 21.5 cents, still up 16%, and now traded 477,000 shares. Up 15% on vein. Well done. Yeah, I saw home was doing well. Thank you for the picks. Yeah, I saw home was doing well. All right. So the historic Red Lake gold region is bustling with excitement after Great Bear's recent discoveries. Prospectors have been in the Red Lake gold region almost continuously since 1922, and right now there's no hotter gold region around. The Red Lake Greenstone Belt is one of the most prolific and highest grade gold camps in Canada. Since 1949, it's produced roughly see here, Portofino Resources now back to 22 cents, up 18.9%. And in America, currently at 16.81, up 19%, and is now traded 100,000 shares in America, 50 times more than its average daily volume. Something's clearly happening here. Somebody's buying this stock. And here in, look at that. Look at the volume in Canada. 567,000 shares. We're approaching double the average daily volume in Canada. So something is clearly happening here with Portofino Resources. Somebody is clearly buying this stock. Somebody somewhere is clearly buying this stock, and you can see that because it is just going up. We're now up to 22.5 cents, up 21%, and is traded 582,000 shares. Wow. Oh, look at that. We just hit 23 cents. I'm just going to go back to this one chart. We're going to just stick to this one chart, the Canadian one right now, since it's kind of leading the way, and it's about to hit 600,000 shares in volume. So Portofino Resources now up 24% while we are live, and it is about to hit 600,000 shares in volume, which would be double its daily average volume. There it is. Just hit 604. Wow, look at the volume. 700,000 shares? What is going on? The volume just exploded to 700,000 shares. Somebody's clearly buying this stock right now. Somebody's clearly buying this stock. And the volume just ballooned to 700,000 shares. Like someone literally just bought 100,000 shares. Wow. The volume just exploded to 737,000 shares. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Just watching this live. I love it when stocks go up while I'm live. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I love it when a stock goes up when I'm live. When a stock goes up while I'm live, I'm probably one of the happiest guys on the planet. You know? So right now, like we're live and it's going up and I'm happy. All right, let me just share this video since we're live and we're killing it again, and we found another winner again. We might as well let people know. And another one of our secret picks that is doing quite well, Vane. Brought you this pick at 26 cents. Just hit 39 cents today. Congratulations to everybody on Vane. Let's see if if Portofino Resources can break that 24 cents mark. I think there's a very good chance it does. All right, Portofino Resources, the big play of the day today for us and the big focus for us right now, up 24%. I brought it to you first pre-market at 18.5 cents. It went to 24 cents. It's now at 23 cents, up 24% in Canada, and in America, up 19%. PFFOF in America and POR in Canada. Portofino Resources making a huge move. You could see 100,000 shares in volume in America, 50 times its average daily volume. 50 times its average daily volume. And then you could see the volume in Canada, over 737,000 shares in volume when it only traded an average of 304,000 shares. It's just traded up 737,000 shares, which is very bullish. I don't momentum trade in my TFSA. Well, they don't really like you scalping in the TFSA. So not so much, more, buy, hold, see return, sell in my TFSA. So not really scalping, just buying, waiting for, upside, and then selling. Do I want an impact? We're always looking for an impact. Give us an impact. Impact us. I think we've got an impact. We've had a major impact, clearly. Portofino Resources doing quite well today, up 24% while we've been live and talking about it. I think we've made an impact with Portofino Resources, and they look good. The story looks good. I'm just kind of surprised that they don't have any news and the stock is moving like this. This is the previous press release. About Portofino Resources. Portofino is a Vancouver-based Canadian company focused on exploring and developing mineral resource projects in the Americas. Its south of Otter and Bruce Lake projects are in the historical gold mining district of Red Lake, Ontario, proximal to the high-grade Dixie gold project owned by Great Bear Resources Ltd. In addition, Portofino holds 3 northwestern Ontario gold projects, the Gold Creek property located immediately south of the historic Shebandowan Ni-Cu mine, as well as the Sapawe West and Melema West properties located near Atikokan. The company also maintains an interest in the prospective lithium solar properties located within the world-renowned Lithium Triangle in Argentina. All right, all right. You can see here now we're at 23.5 cents, up 27%. Huge move for Portofino Resources. Since we've been live, we've seen the stock move from 18.5 cents all the way up now to 23.5 cents. It is now up 27%. Congratulations for all members that have been able to benefit from this win. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about on our show. Always invest in the best. The best is blessed. Always consult a financial advisor before you invest in anything that we talk about on our show. Past performance is not an indication of future results. Yes, our picks have been hot. Yes, everything we talk about is going up. But a lot of stuff that goes up definitely goes down. So just because it goes up doesn't mean it's going to continue to go up. If you're up on an investment, you should always be considering taking your profits, especially if you see that it goes up and it starts to lose steam and it's no longer going up and it starts to come down a bit. Get out, take your money, take your profits. Because the last thing you want to do is buy something, have it be up, be in profit, and then have it go down and then lose those profits. So lock in your profits. It is not profit until you lock them in. Okay. So lock in your profits, buy low, buy the dips, and then when they rip up, sell the rips. Buy the dips, sell the rips, but make sure that if you're buying the dips, you're investing in the best companies that are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed in a hot sector that has room to go up, like gold. So I've been talking to you guys about so much gold. So I've been talking to you guys about so much silver. That's why I've been talking to you guys about palladium. That's why I've been talking to you about COVID-19 stocks. These are the stocks, these are the plays that have been making the biggest moves. And they can continue to. There's no reason why they need to stop. This may continue, right? And as an investor, you need to identify the trend, realize the trend is your friend, and ride the trend, ride the momentum. So congratulations to everybody on Portofino Resources, up now 24% at 23 cents, has hit a high of 24 cents. And we are up 19% in America on 104,000 shares in volume, more than 50 times the average daily volume. So something's up here. Why is the volume up so much? Is it just because I'm live and I'm talking about it? It's got to be more than that. Something's going on here, right? Something's going on here. You have to think something's happening here. So how are you going to benefit from it? Curative Care says Waverly Pharma receives approval for cancer treatment across EU, up 160% today. What is the symbol for Waverly Pharma? So markets are kind of mixed today. Let's take a look at Market Watch. Yeah, red actually. So the markets are actually red. They're actually selling off today, as you can see here. And we've been in a ridiculous market melt up, so I guess this had to happen. You can see that there are some stocks that are up today. APA up 15%, UPS up 12%, QCOM up 11%, QRVO up 9.9%. So there are some stocks up, but overall, everything is down today. So this might be a buying opportunity if you like to buy the dips. This might be the day to start positioning yourself. And remember, we are going into August and the last couple of days here of July, and we're going into August, which typically is one of the slowest times of the year for the stock market. So just keep that in mind, that we are going into the last full month of summer before kids go to school. So a lot of people are going to be taking vacations. A lot of people won't even be in the markets. Will be way less people trading, and that's going to affect the liquidity. That's going to affect the volume. That's going to affect the amount of stocks that are really moving in the market. There will always be sneak attacks. There will always be moves in the market. There will always be things that are happening in the market, guaranteed. But it won't be as volatile. It won't be as explosive as it normally is, because there's just going to be way less people trading right now over the next 30 or so days. Okay, so just be aware of that. So you could see here, Portofino Resources up 24% in Canada, and Portofino Resources up 20% in America. Now it's 17 cents in America. This is the highest it's been. It's traded 110,000 shares in volume when it averages only 2,000 shares a day. Somehow, some way today, out of nowhere, 110,000 shares have traded. Out of absolutely nowhere, Portofino Resources mysteriously trades 110,000 shares today after we go live and talk about it. Just saying. I'm just saying. And I'm not telling you guys to buy this stock. I'm just telling you that it's moving. There it is. Portofino Resources up 24% in Canada and 20% in America. Go to their website, portofinoresources.com. There it is. So yeah, don't see any news. There's no special catalyst. This is a stock info. You can see that obviously the stock's been going right up. Issued outstanding common shares, including options and warrants, fully diluted, 86 million shares fully diluted. These are some of their projects. This is how I research companies, guys. Look at the stock, look at the management team, look at the share structure. Try to see if I can identify some type of a pattern. It's the management team. Big red day today. Everything is red, like everything. But not our pick. Portofino Resources, they're green, up 20% in America and up 24% in Canada as we speak live. Now, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button, comment down below, share this video everywhere. I'd love to know what you guys think about Portofino Resources. Are you buying this stock? Do you like this stock? Are you interested in this stock? What do you think about this stock? Now up 24% since I brought it to you guys first. And look at this. 26% up in America. So if you got in early and you bought this when I brought it to you first this morning, when it was at 14 cents, you would already be up 26% right now on your investment. If you got in when I first started doing this video this morning, when it wasn't trading yet at 14 cents, you'd already be up 26% right now. Not bad considering we've been live for about an hour. Andrew says IDEX starting to move again, maybe because earnings coming up. Yeah, I mean, you know, stocks are going to go up and down, and the key is to buy the dips and sell the rips. Don't get emotional. Don't need to hold stocks forever. Just hold a bunch of cash and protect your cash and invest in the best, and you'll be okay. If you do those things, you're going to have great results. You're going to have a lot of success. If you don't, you might struggle. Here's another one of the picks that we brought you earlier this week. Told you it was my secret pick. Shout out to National Inflation Association on this pick. Vane. Now at 39.5 cents, up 6.7%. Another miner that has been a big winner that we brought to you first this week. And the new pick today that I'm going to be really watching carefully with our membership, Portofino Resources, up 24%, traded over 100 times or 100% more volume than the average trading day over the last 3 months, which is 304,000 shares. It's now traded 769,000 shares today. So something's obviously up. And in America, traded 112,000 shares, more than 50 times more than its average daily volume. All right, guys, we've been live for quite some time now. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere. And if you like this pick, comment on the video and let me know if you like this pick. Did you buy the pick? Are you planning on buying the pick? I want to know, what are you guys doing with this pick? Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. It's your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live, and I'm out. Peace. Portofino Resources up now 26% in America, 24% in Canada. Another big winner that we brought to you first. And that's the only thing that matters to us, is that we bring in the winners and we bring them to you first. Portofino Resources, I believe, has a chance to go much, much, much higher than where we see them today. Despite the fact they've been doing well, I think they can even do much better. Okay, so I'll keep you guys updated if I see any big news on this company. If I get a chance to interview the CEO or anything like that, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. But this is just another gold miner that I believe is underappreciated, underexposed, undervalued, with enormous upside. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live, and I'm out. Peace.